Hello. Alright. Now, one of the most very important things in caring for yourself is being able to give yourself the permission to fail. You know, I started my journey once again to reset my entire being mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. And one of the things I committed to do is to make sure my health becomes a priority. So today I woke up extremely tired and I thought of it, why not just take a walk? I'm actually heading to the bank to sort some issues out. So I decided to walk from my house there. Um, Pretty much had a very filling breakfast, very noisy day, very busy day. Yep, I've been able to accomplish that. I've been procrastinating that for a long while. Finally got it done. So, still on the walk. How many minutes now? 17 minutes so far. Done. So let's see how long it takes me to walk from my house to the bank. Whew. I'm so glad I wore my hat and wore my glasses to protect myself. Come back and check the prices of this some other time. Can't do that now. So, so. Yes. Also, by the time I get to the bank, I'll be able to have. I've never really timed myself walking to the bank, but most times I walk in the morning, say 6. Well, initially it was 5:30 a.m., but I once got robbed of my headphones. It scared the living daylights out of me. Um, After that experience, I mean, there was this bike dispatch rider. He just yanked my headphones off my head. I was taking a run. And I think that's part of the things that even made me just, I mean, another excuse, but that was one of the triggers. Because I really felt so threatened. So he yanked it off my head. And for like a split second, I wasn't sure. I just lost my, I was confused. Well, scared, yes, confused. So that totally put me off going for a run. I usually prefer running when people are not out because as is typical of my environment, when women are taking a run, everybody is staring. And I don't really like people staring, but that's the reality. So it really put me off, and I stopped running for a very long time. So and it made a lot of sense for me to run at that time because I was able to achieve so much. I mean, starting your day early helps you to achieve more things, and achieve earlier. But I somehow slipped into a routine where I would have to. I would slip into a routine where have to I wake up in the morning after my devotions. I just sleep right into work. Unlike before, that 5:30 a.m. or 6 a.m. I'd be going for a run and come back. At least that I'm taking care of part of my health. I had such an excellent routine. After that incident, I was scared out of my mind. I mean, because I started having all manner of horrible thoughts. What if he brought a knife? What if he brought out a gun? It was scary. And I was the only one taking a run. So, and I didn't want to lose my life because I wanted to be healthy, you know? So, I mean, it ended that for me for a while. So I started coming out much later, 7 a.m., 8 a.m. And then I started experiencing sunburn. The sun would burn the hell out of me. Sunburn was so bad because the sun comes up pretty early here. So I started getting sunburn. So you can imagine trying to be healthy and then finding yourself treating another ailment. So we moved from being healthy to getting sunburns. And that wasn't palatable for me at all. So it just totally discouraged me because I couldn't find that sweet spot. I couldn't find that sweet spot to use to exercise. Imagine being robbed by 5:30 a.m. It was crazy. I was so scared out of my mind. I was scared out of my mind, and I was like, I'm not going to do this again. And that was how I slip into laziness. Fear, fear is a very, very strong vice. Fear is real. Fear is real. Have you ever been scared before? Like really scared to the point of feeling paralyzed, you know? So, yeah, tell me please in the comment section if you've ever been so scared out of your mind, like scared out of your wits that you're unable to move. That was the experience I had that day. You can imagine taking a run in the morning, very early in the morning, and my headphone just gets yanked off my head just like that. So it was just the perfect reason for me not to even work out anymore. Totally lost it. I'm reiterating on that because even if you're trying to be healthy, stay healthy, go for a walk, go for a run, you need to be security conscious of your environment. You need to be conscious of your environment. And the reason why most times I find myself going for a walk early and doing home workouts like I've been doing, most times is to save costs. The gym subscriptions can be pretty expensive. I don't know what's like where you are. What body likes going to the gym? For one, I love going to the gym. Several times in my I've been called a gym rat. But I mean, if I start going to the gym consistently for 4 weeks, oh my goodness, I become so toned. But you know, consistency is the name of the game. If you're not consistent, you lose your results, and that was what happened to me. But the gym I was going to at the time was so expensive, I had to stop. Like I was draining into my finance, and then I wasn't getting as much jobs. So just the income wasn't balancing out, and I had to stop. But you can actually still do your home workout and shed weight. Yes, you can. You can actually do your home workout and be healthy. The only problem with that is you could easily slip into laziness. because you really don't have any much motivation but yourself, you know. Unlike when you're going to the gym, you get involved in a community, you meet a group of friends, you understand, and you tend to just have people that look out for you. Tend to have people that look out for you and are always asking after you. You know, if you don't come to the gym for a while, oh hey bestie, you've not come to the gym in a while. What's up? You know, that kind of thing. Maybe not all the time, um, but then again, home workouts can equally do the same magic. All you need to do is have the right kind of equipment. So when I say equipment, I mean your dumbbells, your skip rope. Like if you're a beginner, 5 kg dumbbells is good enough to start with. If you have your skip rope, it's good enough to start with. I'm talking about jump rope, skip rope, whatever you want to call it. Once you have your dumbbells and your skip rope, you are good to go. But another magic to staying healthy gracefully, without pressure and without overextending yourself financially, you can also use your body weight to work out. They're called body weight exercises. You can use your body weight to work out and you'd still have an amazing time and look amazing. One of the most important factors I learned the hard way, yet I still keep falling to temptations, is what I eat. And you have to really be conscious of what you eat because you are what you eat. Sometimes you may not even need to work out. You may not even need so much and all that. You know, all that punishing yourself in the gym, pressuring yourself, mounting pressure and stressing your life out with so much workout. Sometimes all you just need is to take a walk a day or even 15 minutes if you're so busy. Yes, with 15 minutes you can still see the difference. But the thing you really need to look out for is what you eat. What you eat is so important. I found out, you just don't want to get to that point where you can't even climb the stairs, you can't run, you can't breathe. You know, everything is just so much of pressure for you. So that's why it's pretty tight looking there. But yes, I can make do with it.